Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel. It's Saturday and time for an update on my learning progress with Glossika. Slav, hoshbalbininin, emro shama, zorbe rojakana lamalawem, balam, chuni derowem, perbashta lamanawem, lamanawe lamal. Esta hoshbaderoya, na barani haya. Chatrit legal hosh. I've forgotten how to say that. Chatrit legal hosh. Let's have a look at Glossika for this week. So in this video, I want to update you on my learning progress, and I want to talk about some of the pros and cons of Glossika now that I'm getting into it a bit more, and a little bit about how Glossika works. So I think I went over this last week, but just probably in a little bit more detail again. So this is my homepage of Glossika, and these are my stats from last week and my stats from this week side by side. So you can see I've been busy over the last week. I set my daily target of review phrases and new phrases to 100 each. So this doesn't mean that I'm learning 100 new phrases a day. Let me explain how it works. So on Glossika, you have something called reps, and this is just short for repeats. So the numbers are how many times the words or phrases have been repeated. So if you look at my numbers here, you can see that I've amassed 3,788 reps with 390 different sentences. So this means that I've been exposed to 390 sentences so far. So what do I like about Glossika? I like the fact that I feel like I'm learning something, and because I've got the Kurdish script there as well as the Romanized script, I'm reading the phrases as they come up sometimes. So I'm actually getting more to grips with the script and reading the language, which is good. So Glossika group their phrases into different types of communication within the language. So for example, you have stative expressions, existential expressions, phrases to do with direction, actions, and so on. And I've unlocked about half of these so far in my journey through my A2 level. I like the way Glossika introduces the new phrases each time, because the new phrases tend to have just one or two new words that you haven't yet seen. So you tend to have a phrase with, say if it's a phrase of 5 words, usually you know 4 of the words already, or you've been exposed to them, let's say. You might not actually know them yet, but they're familiar with from other phrases. So I like this idea of cross-referencing the words between phrases, because I think it really helps. I think this is what people call comprehensible input. What I don't like about Glossika is I think it could be a bit boring, just having the same repetitions over and over again in the same manner. I try to make it interesting myself by doing the reps at different times in the day. So I'll do some when I'm cooking, I'll do some when I first get up. Depends on my mood during the day. And some days I would want to do more, but I've set my target at 100. And when you do get to 100, the app actually stops. And you can go on, because I've done that on some days. I've gone on to do 125 words, or 125 reps, I should say. But I've noticed the next day, if I do that the next day, I tend to get a lot more repetition coming up. So I don't know if that's a good thing. I think 100 is a good number, actually. Anyway, I'll do another update next week. Hopefully I'll still feel the same about Glossika, and I'll be continuing to plough through it, and hopefully I'll be able to say some more things next week in Kurdish. Quite lagal, and see you next week.